When I was about 4, my mother had gotten mad at me for some reason and punished me. I thought by putting on my Ninja Turtle costume would fool my mom into thinking I was a Ninja Turtle. I ran out into the room and started punching the air with my fists. My mom completely ignored me, and I thought for a second, how did she not fall for that? I was a stupid kid. There. So I have a friend who's my age but still acts like he's 9. So basically what happened a few days ago was one of the dumbest. He plays Geometry Dash and tells me it's harder than Otsu. Here is a conversation we had in our group chat. Him, finally. Him, it's here. Me, we don't want to see it. Him, watch. Him, video of him being a level in Geometry Dash. There was also one reaction. Colon flushed, colon. That was actually nothing. Which I guess he reacted to his own video, hoping some people would react as well, which nobody did. Me, nobody's going to watch it. Him, I spent 3 months trying to pass the level. He only spent a day on it. Me, I spent 3 months on stuff, but don't flaunt it. Him, like what? Me, like my Discord server, a bunch of other stuff. Him, I'm not flexing. Me, why did you send the video then? Him, plus I'm showing you what I did. Him, idiot. Him, what did you think, dummy? Me, we don't need to see what you did. ... Him, flexing. Him, us. I don't know what he was trying to say. Him, OMG, so good. Me, if you beat a level, keep it to yourself. We don't want to know. Him, I'm better than you. Him, lol, get good. Him, okay, well, bye. Me, okay, bye, good. Him, especially, my real name, he spelled especially wrong, 'cause I blocked lol. Me, okay, that's just stupid. Can't message him because he blocked me. He's pretty stupid, and sometimes I wonder why I'm still friends with him. I'm not going to send his name or anything because I think he'd somehow use that against me. He also sometimes threatens to delete my Discord server I worked pretty hard on since I gave him admin in the server, since he keeps on telling me that he would tell my parents in 4th grade. I told him about stuff he would learn in health class, even though I didn't. I've tolerated him long enough, and I'm debating ending the friendship, but I don't really have any other friends, so I'm not sure. Edit, thanks for the silver. That was way too long. Okay, so a little bit of context. I was in 3rd grade and we were about to do a writing project, but we weren't allowed to use the word said. Not sure why. Oh, because every teacher thinks that it's boring, even though it isn't. So the teacher was going to say said is dead, so we knew we couldn't use the word said. It went something like this. Teacher, okay, class, now somebody has died. Does anybody know who it was? Some kid. Name redacted for privacy. Grandma. Teacher. And we all agreed that was what she was talking about. You got really close. You actually got it, kids. Yeah. Joined a random party that was being spammed to invited to. Turns out it was a random kid inviting everybody to play Minecraft with him. Hunger Games. Long story short, I killed him. His response is this. This message? What? So, moron. You're giving me so much footage. So, what? This message was deleted. Please continue, Lo. Why don't we be friends? Oh, young kids are always stupid. I thought that the N64 was released in 1964. I mean, that could make sense. And, oh, then it must not have had very many 3D games on it, huh? I mean, that could make sense, and I understand, but it's only like 1%. But only like 1%. Arizona gun instructor dead after 9-year-old accidentally shoots him. How? Just how? My brother ruins family photo. So it was my grandmother's 70th birthday, and my brother punches me in the balls right before we take a photo with the entire family. 20 to 30 people. Smiling through tears, I would share the photo, but enjoy privacy. Edit spelling. Edit 2 grammar. At 3, I should ask my brother. Was 8 at the time. I had my brother, and I was 12. We're in the middle of puberty. Heard a lot, lol. No, that's just hilarious. You can't punish him for that. So my brother, 14, was making a macaroni bowl, but didn't pay attention to how much water he was adding, and added too little, and ruined the microwave. And I have a thing where it makes it harder for me to breathe, so we made it incredibly hard to breathe, and we had to risk our cat running away as well. I no longer trust him with microwaves, and that makes a little bit. I mean, that's just obvious. Okay, so a few years ago, my brother had his best friend over for a birthday party, and at some point we were in our room. I still shared a room with my brother, and the kid sneezes, so I say Gesundheit, and he asks what that means. I tell him it means bless you in German, which it does, I hope. I didn't just swear or in anything, and he just tells me not to say that again, or like if I mispronounce anything wrongly, not to say that again to him, or he will puke. Jeez, kid, I was just saying bless you in German. I was telling him I would just say bless you for the rest of the time he is here. Also, I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm sorry if I spelled everything wrong or something wasn't grammatically correct. Yeah, like there's no apostrophes or anything. Bud Grummer. Very interesting. I also want to say that drowned people never likely swim again. He's not wrong. Right. Yeah. My niece turned 3 today. She asked for a Lion King cake, but specifically the moment where Mufasa dies, because everybody will be too sad to eat the cake, and it will be all for me. That's gonna prevent everybody from eating the cake, even the meanest ones. Many years ago, when I was a kid, probably 8, 9, if not 10, I was with my parents shopping at Morrison's UK shop, and was just following them around, bored out of my mind. I then spotted one of those toy kid machines things where you put money in and it does its thing, but by being a kid I had no money and just sat inside of it. About 10 minutes go by until I remember I was shopping with my parents and get scared thinking I've lost them. My home back then was really close to the shop, so I knew my way home and to the shops on my own. Without deciding to look for help and ask for anybody who had seen my parents, my brilliant mind decided they must have forgotten me and went home. So off I went, an 8 to 10-year-old on his own, making his way home. When I had eventually arrived, the door was locked, so I got scared again, thinking, where are they? I decided to go back to the shop, and just as I entered, I saw my parents in a panic, talking to a security guard looking for me. I ran to them and explained everything that had happened, but not in the best of detail since I was still just a kid. Anyway, I'm 19 now and still can't forget it. So a while ago, 2 of my friends and I went outside to hang out, and we ended up sitting on some benches and chatting near a children's playground in my hometown. While we were talking, a little girl and her friend came up to us and asked what we were doing. After some little talk, one of my friends jokingly pointed at my other friend and asked one of the girls if she thinks he's handsome. Sure enough, the girl said yes. Then the friend pointed at me and said, what about him? To which the girl replied, ew, no, while making a face you usually do when the milk went sour. At this moment, I remember why I don't like kids. When I was really young, I'll have to translate part of the story, and honestly, it doesn't really work well in English. Oh well. So one time, my mother offered me a plátano, banana in Spanish. I of course thought I was being negated the banana in question and responded, no plátano, banana yes or silver yes. I'm not sure on what I was thinking. My mother tried her best to explain me that plátano was just a name, and the no was just part of it. I logically retributed by furiously demanded Plata C for the next 30 minutes ago. My mother still reminds me that was one of the most frustrating days of my upbringing. Aww! Dang it! I wanted to much crush mesh. This is telling of myself. I was about 5 by this point, and it was a few days or maybe a week before Christmas. I watched an ad on some television platform, maybe Nickelodeon or Cartoon. I don't remember how that goes. Network. But anyways, the ad talked about how Santa Claus travels the world all in one night. Now in school, we had learned just recently about season. And due to this knowledge, I thought Santa can't go around once. There are 4 Christmases, so we must make 4 trips a year. I was convinced and wouldn't change my mind. Kids are stubborn. So yeah, that's one of my stupid times. Oh yeah! Oh yeah. It's strange how Christmas is only celebrated once a year, because it's really once every season. We've been learning about Hitler in history in class for like 3 weeks now, and some 14-year-old girl in my class asked today, was Hitler a good guy? We all burst out laughing, even the teacher. Yes, he was! Kids are stupid. Our side's kids are stupid. This is the end of Our Side's Kids Are Stupid, where you can get a laugh out of kids doing dumb things because they dawn, period more. 14.4K leaving members, 13 online. Joined. Left. I've decided that that's basically just going to be my outro to these videos.